jagged land. There's 1,000 miles of static on the radio, but the edge is still hunger, and the tire's still bright. Rolling thunder, burning the night, chasing the ghosts in the parking lot, rolling blood and killing soul, chasing out your heart, give a mighty roar. The road is a devil, the road is a cage, but we're writing the story on every page, and we're rolling through the hell and back again, through the hell and back, never look back, just keep on moving. Falling in the pouring rain, diesel engines scream through the pain. The wipers dancing to a jagged beat, while the asphalt's melting underneath the heat. Climbing up where the air gets thin, where the mountain ends and the clouds begin. No safety net, just a white knuckle grip on a level edge where the gravel starts to slip.
The brakes are hissing, the chassis moans. We're out in cages and breaking bones, but this steel beast don't know how to quit. We're taking the fire and swallowing it. Rolling thunder, burning the night, chasing the ghost in the high beam line, through the mud and the blood and the candy floor. Hear the iron heart give a mighty roar. The road is a devil, the ride is a cage, but we're writing the story on every page. Yeah, we're rolling
Through the hell and back again. Dead man's curve and a hairpin turn. The oil is black and the pistons burn. The headlights cut like a jagged blade through the thickest fog that the morning made.
passing the wrecks of the rusted steel. I can feel the soul through the steering wheel. It's a 60-ton gamble on a losing head, but we're the kings of this jagged land. Miles don't matter, the scars don't show. There's 1,000 miles static on the radio, but the engine's still hunger and the tire's still bright. Rolling thunder, burning the night, chasing the ghost in the high night, through the mud and the blood and the cannon floor. Hear the iron heart give a mighty roar. The road is a devil, the night is a cage, but we're writing the story on every page. Yeah, we're rolling
Through the hell and back again. Through the hell and back. Yeah, never look back.
Just keep on rolling. 4 a.m. in the pouring rain, diesel engine screaming through the pain. The wipers dancing to a jagged beat while the asphalt's melting underneath the heat. We're climbing up where the air gets thin, where the mountain ends and the clouds begin. No safety net, just a white knuckle grip on a narrow ledge where the gravel starts to slip. The brakes are hissing, the chassis moans. We're rattling cages and breaking bones, but this steel beast don't know how to quit. We're taking the fire, swallow it. One thunder, burning light, chasing the ghosts in the heartbeat light. Through the mud and the blood and the canyons high, in the iron heart, give a mighty roar. The road is a devil, the road is a cage, but we're writing the story on every page. Yeah, we're rolling through the hell and back again. Dead man's curve and a hairpin turn. The oil is black and the pistons burn. The headlights cut like a jagged blade through the thickest fog that the morning made. Passing the wrecks in the rusted steel, I can feel the soul through the steering wheel. It's a 60-ton gamble on a losing hand, but we're the kings of this giant dance. Miles don't matter, the scars don't show. There's 1,000 miles of static on the radio. At the end, you're still hunger, and the touch your heart. Just keep on rolling. In the pouring rain, diesel engine screaming through the pain. The wipers dancing to a jagged beat while the asphalt's melting underneath the heat. We're climbing up where the air gets thin, where the mountain ends and the clouds begin. No safety net, just a white knuckle grip on a narrow ledge where the gravel starts to slip. The brakes are hissing, the chassis moans. We're rattling cages and breaking bones, but this steel beast don't know how to quit. We're taking the fire and swallowing it. Rolling thunder, burning the night, chasing the ghosts in the heartbeat light. Through the mud and the blood and the canyon fall, hear the iron heart give a mighty roar. The road is a devil, the road is a cage, but we're running the story
turn. The oil is black and the pistons burn. The headlights cut like a jagged blade through the thickest fog that the morning made. Passing the wrecks and the rusted steel, I feel the soul through the steering wheel. It's a 60-ton gamble on a losing hand, but we're the kings of this jagged land. There's 1,000 miles of static on the radio, but the edge is still hunger, and the tires still burn. Rolling thunder, burning the night, chasing the ghosts in the heartbeat light, through the mud and the blood and the canyon floor, hear the iron heart give a mighty roar. The road is a devil, the road is a cage, but we're writing the story on every page, and we're rolling through the hell and back again, through the hell and back, just keep on. For him in the pouring rain, diesel engine screaming through the pain. The wipers dancing to a jagged beat, while the asphalt's melting underneath the heat. Climbing up where the air gets thin, where the mountain ends and the clouds begin. No safety net, just a white knuckle grip on a narrow ledge where the gravel starts to slip.
The brakes are hissing, the chassis moans. We're out in cages and breaking bones, but this steel beast don't know how to quit. We're taking the fire and swallowing it. Rolling thunder, burning the night, chasing the ghost in the heartbeat line, through the mud and the blood and the canyon floor. Hear the iron heart give a mighty roar. The road is a devil, the ride is a cage, but we're writing the story on every page. Yeah, we're rolling
Through the hell and back again. Dead man's curve and a hairpin turn. The oil is black and the pistons burn. The headlights cut like a jagged blade through the thickest fog that the morning made.
passing the wrecks and the rusted steel. I can feel the soul through the steering wheel. It's a 60-ton gamble on a losing hand, but we're the kings of this jagged land. Miles don't matter, the scars don't show. There's 1,000 miles static on the radio, but the engine's still hunger and the tires still burn. Rolling thunder, burning the night, chasing the ghost in the heartbeat light, through the mud and the blood and the cannon floor. Hear the iron heart give a mighty roar. The world is a devil, the night is a cage, but we're writing the story on every page. You're rolling there. Just keep on rolling. In the pouring rain, diesel engine screaming through the pain. The wipers dancing to a jagged beat while the asphalt's melting underneath the heat. We're climbing up where the air gets thin, where the mountain ends and the clouds begin. No safety net, just a white knuckle grip on a narrow ledge where the gravel starts to slip. The brakes are hissing, the chassis bones, we're rattling cages and breaking bones, but this steel beast don't know how to quit. We're taking the fire and swallowing it all, the thunder burning the night, chasing the ghosts in the high beat light, through the mud and the blood and the cannon blood. In the iron heart, in the mighty road, road is a devil, the road is a cage, but we're writing the story on every page, and we're rolling through the hell and back again. Dead man's curve and a hairpin turn, the oil is black and the pistons burn. The headlights cut like a jagged blade through the thickest fog that the morning made. Passing the wrecks and the rusted steel, I can feel the soul through the steering wheel. It's a 60-ton gamble on a losing hand, but we're the kings of this jagged land. The miles don't matter, the skies don't show. There's 1,000 miles of static on the radio. But the engine's still hunger, and the tires feel mine. Rolling thunder, burning the night, chasing the ghosts in the high beat light, through the mud and the blood and the candy floor. With the iron heart, in the mighty road, the road is a devil, the road is a cage, but we're writing the story on every page, and we're rolling through the hell and back again. Through the hell and back, yeah, we never look back. Just keep on rolling. A.m. in the pouring rain, diesel engine screaming through the pain. The wipers dancing to a jagged beat while the asphalt's melting underneath the heat. We're climbing up where the air gets thin, where the mountain ends and the clouds begin. No safety net, just a white knuckle grip on a narrow ledge where the gravel starts to slip. The brakes are hissing, the chassis moans, we're rattling cages and breaking bones, but this steel beast don't know how to quit. We're taking the fight. Chasing the ghosts in the high and the canyons floor. In the iron heart, in the mighty road, is a devil, is a cage, but we're writing the story on every page, and we're rolling through the hell and back again.
transferred and the hairpins turn. The oil is black and the pistons burn. The headlights cut like a jagged blade through the thickest fog that the morning made. Passing the wrecks and the rusted steel, I can feel the soul through the steering wheel. It's a 60-ton gamble on a losing hand, but we're the kings of this chapter. Miles don't matter, the scars don't show. There's 1,000 miles of static on the radio. But the edge is still hot, and the time's still hot. Just keep on rolling. Oh, yeah. 4 a.m. in the pouring rain, diesel engine screaming through the pain. The rockers dancing to a jagged beat while the asphalt's melting underneath the heat. We're climbing up when the air gets thin, where the mountain ends and the clouds begin. No safety net, just a white knuckle grip on a narrow ledge where the gravel starts to slip. The brakes are hissing the chassis horns. We're rattling cages and breaking bolts, but this steel beats don't know how to quit.
I don't like
Taking
this.
the fire, it's swallowing up on the thunder, burning in the night, chasing the ghosts in the high beam light, through the mud and the blood and the cannon roar. Giddy iron heart, give a mighty roar. Food is a devil, the body's a cage, but we're writing a story on every page, and we're rolling through the hell and back again. It man's turn and a hairpin turn. The oil is black and the pistons burn. The headlights cut like a jagged blade through the thickest fog that the morning made. Passing the wrecks and the rusted steel, I can feel the soul through the steering wheel. It's a 60-ton gamble on a losing hand, but we're the kings of this jagged land. Miles don't matter, the skies don't show. There's 1,000 miles of static on the radio. But the engine's still hunger.
Buset, biawak itu. Malon tuh.
listen to the geography while we ask what's good to me. Climbing up through the air, stand up the mountains and the clouds begin. No safety net, just a white knuckle grip on the narrow edge where the ground starts to slip.
The brakes are hissing, the chest is moaned. We're out of cages and breaking bones, but this steel beats don't know how to quit. We're taking the fire and swallowing it. Rolling thunder, burning the night, chasing the ghosts in the high beam line through the mud and the blood and the candy floor. In the iron ore, give a mighty roar. The road is a devil, the ride is a cage, but we're writing a story on every page. Yeah, we're rolling
Through the hell back again. Dead man's curve and a hairpin turn. The oil is black and the pistons burn. The headlights cut like a jagged blade through the thickest fog. Get the morning.
passing the wrecks and the rusted steel. I can feel the soul through the steering wheel. It's a 60-ton gamble on a losing head. We're the kings of this jagged land.
Aman bang, aman, aman.
Miles don't know, the stars don't show. There's 1,000 miles static on the radio, but the engine still hunger and the tires still fly. Rolling thunder, burning the night, kissing the ghost in the high beat line through the mud and the blood.
Lah bang Adidas.
In the iron ore.
Belum buka lapak dia kali ya.
The road is a devil, the night is a cage. We're writing the story on every page. Yeah, we're rolling
Through the hell back again. Through the hell and back. Just keep on rolling.
Masuk bang. Belakang.
Pouring rain, diesel engine screaming through the pain. The wipers dancing to a jagged beat while the asphalt's melting underneath the heat. We're climbing up where the air gets thin, where the mountain ends and the clouds begin. No safety net, just a white knuckle grip on a narrow ledge where the gravel starts to skid. The brakes are hissing, the chassis moans. We're running cages and breaking.
Lu tawuran aja lu urusin. Orang yang ente yang sibuk. Ah,
We're taking
apalah kau.
rolling thunder, burning the night, chasing the ghosts in the high beam line through the mud and the blood and the canyon floor. In the iron heart, give a mighty roar.
Tes aja bang. Ada kerjaan kali bang Adidas.
The headlights cut like a jagged blade
Dok kagak pernah mabar sih Dok. Mana Bang Ciprut?
Miles don't matter, the scars don't show. There's 1,000 miles of static on the radio, but the edge is still hunger, and the tide still low.
Oh sorry Bang Ciprut, sorry Bang. Oh.
Pouring rain, diesel engine screaming through the pain. The white boot is dancing to a jagged beat while the asphalt's melting underneath the heat. We're climbing up where the air gets thin, where the mountain ends and the clouds begin. No safety net, just a wide knuckle grip on a narrow ledge where the gravel starts to slip. Breaks the hissing, the chassis moans. We're adding cages and breaking walls, like the steel beast don't quit. We're taking the fight.
Mana Bang Kims? Mana Excel tadi? Keren itu mainnya juga. Ya elah. Cuma mana kuota habis Bang? Ada tuh yang unlimited Bang, yang tutup 8.000 ya per bulan Telkomsel. Mana Bang Kims? galon, kewalahan tuh si galon. Iya ada kan itu yang berapa 78.000 ya unlimited.
Pouring rain, diesel engines screaming through the pain. The light is dancing to a tragic beat, while the asphalt's melting underneath the heat. Climbing up where the air is thin, the mountain ends and the clouds begin. No safety net, just to widen up the grip on the narrow ledge where the ground starts to slip.
The brakes are hissing, the chassis moan. We're out of cages and breaking bones, but this steel beats don't know how to quit. We're taking the fire and swallowing it. Rolling thunder, burning the night, chasing the ghost in the high beam out through the mud and the blood and the canyon floor. Hear the iron heart, give a mighty roar. The root is the devil, the rod is a cage, but we're writing the story on every page. Yeah, we're rolling
To the hell and back again. Dead man's curve and a hairpin turn. The oil is black.
Abang keep road. Siapa ini? Ada Excel. Ada Bang Kim. Ada siapa ini? Aduh nggak kebaca. Ini ada siapa ini? Ada korbanmu.
There's 1,000 miles static on the radio.
Oh ini. Gas bang.
But the engine still hunger and the tires still black. Rolling thunder, burning the night, chasing the ghost in the high midnight through the mud and the blood and the cannon floor. In the iron heart, in the mighty road. The road is a devil, the road is a cage. I'm writing the story on every page.
Bang kis nih kan ya. Oh, ada Excel. Si galon tuh teriak-teriak.
Keep on rolling. Screaming through the pain, the wipers dancing to a jagged beat while the asphalt's melting underneath the heat. I'm climbing up where the air gets thin, where the mountain ends and the clouds begin. No safety net, just a white knuckle grip on the narrow ledge where the gravel starts to slip. The brakes are hissing, the chassis moans. We're rattling cages and breaking bones, but this steel beast don't
Udah kemana ini?
quit. We're taking the fire and swallowing
Buset deh.
chasing the ghosts in the high beat light. Canyon floor, in the iron heart, give a mighty roar. Is a devil, the God is a cage, but we're writing the story on every page. Yeah, we're rolling through the hell.
Oh, like itu.
Dead man's
Ayo yang belakang bro. Apa di belakang? Galuh. Mana? Gas bro. Aduh, nggak maju dia. Wah. Mana lekit yang satu kali ya? Nggak kebaca ID-nya. Ini yang ID putih tuh nggak kebaca tuh. Bingung aku di mana posisinya itu. Ini jalan kan susun dia jalannya. Ayo ceprot. Aduh. Jauh ya, jauh ini kalau mau apa, jauh ini kalau mau Ini bang. Untung tawuran dia. Weh, keren Bang James. Itu si galon itu bikin bosok ya.
Screaming through the pain, the wipers dancing to a jagged beat while the asphalt's dancing underneath the heat. We're climbing up where the air gets thin, where the mountain ends and the clouds begin. No safety net, just a white knuckle grip on a narrow ledge where the gravel starts to slip. The brakes
Keren nih, sama-sama biru tuh depan nih. Pas bang, sorry bang. The headlights cut like a jagged blade through the thickest fog that the morning made. Passing the wrecks and the rusted steel, I can feel the soul through the steering wheel. It's a 60-ton gamble on a losing hand, but we're the kings of this jagged land. Show. There's 1,000 miles of static on the radio. Kenapa bang tim situ?
But the engine still hunger. Diesel engines ring through the pain. The wipers dancing to a jagged beat while the asphalt's dancing underneath the heat. Climbing up where the air can stand, where the mountain ends and the clouds begin. No safety net, just a white knuckle grip on a narrow ledge where the gravel starts to slip.
The brakes are hissing, the chassis moan. We're out in cages and breaking bones, but this steel beats don't know how to quit. We're taking the fire and slowing it. Rolling thunder, burning the night, chasing the ghosts in a high beam through the mud and the blood and the canyon floor. Hear the iron heart give a mighty roar. The road is the devil, the ride is a cage, but we're writing the story on every page. Yeah, we're rolling
through the hell back again. Dead man's curve and a hairpin turn. The oil is black and the pistons burn. The headlights cut like a jagged blade through the thickest fog that the morning made.
passing the wrecks and the rusted steel. I can feel the soul through the skin. It's a 60-ton gamble on a losing head. keys of this jagged line. Miles don't matter, the scars don't show. There's 1,000 miles of static on the radio, but the engine still hunger and the tires still burn. Rolling thunder under the night, kissing the ghost in the heartbeat, back through the mud and the blood. Can't afford in the iron heart, in the radio. The world is a devil, the night is a cage. Don't write the story on every page. Through the hell and back again. Through the hell and back. End of the day. Just keep on rolling. In the pouring rain, diesel engine screaming through the pain. The wipers dancing to a jagged beat while the asphalt's melting underneath the heat. We're climbing up where the air gets thin, where the mountain ends and the clouds begin. No safety net, just a white knuckle grip on a narrow ledge where the gravel starts to slip. The brakes are hissing, the chassis moans. We're rattling cages and breaking bones, but this steel beast don't know how to quit. We're taking the fire and swallowing it, rolling thunder, burning night. Chasing the heartbeat light through the mud and the blood and the cannon fall. Give me all your heart, give a mighty roar. The road is a devil, the road is a cage, but we're writing the story on every page. Yeah, we're rolling through the hell and back again. Dead man's curve and a hairpin turn. The oil is black and the pistons burn. The headlights curve like a jagged blade through the thickest fog that the morning made. Passing the lakes and the resting steep, I feel the soul through the steering wheel. 60-ton give the world a losing hand, but we're the kings of this jagged land. The miles don't matter, the scars don't show. There's 1,000 miles of static on the radio, but the edge is still hunger and the tires still burn. Rolling thunder, burning the night, chasing the ghosts in the heartbeat light. Through the mud and the blood and the canyon floor. Give me all your heart, give a mighty roar.
Akan mati dia. ada tadi Bang Warung. Oh, ini Bang Warung. Kagak usah sodrek ini.
Diesel engine screaming through the pain. The wipers dancing to the jacket beat while the asphalt's melting underneath the heat. We're climbing up where the air gets thin, where the mountain ends and the clouds begin. No safety net, just a wide knuckle grip on the
Nah, ngadap ke depan aja nggak beres, mau ngadap ke belakang ente. Si galon. Geser otaknya. Lengket itu. Habis makan apa tadi? Lemper. Habis berapa? Wih. Ups. Oh, hitam semua lagi. Tadi biru ini. Sekarang hitam. Nggak tahu, udah digembok itu, lepas lagi. Nggak tahu lewat mana dia. Udah diperbaikan, masih aja jebol. Nggak tahu dah si Bruno itu. Ada saja kelakuannya, lolos lagi dia, lepas lagi. Lepas lagi dia. Woi, banci perut. Ikutan kami. Sorry pada gue, sorry. Ada tronton nih. Ada Bang Warung.
Climbing up where the exit, the mountain ends and the clouds begin. No safety net, just a wide knuckle grip on the
Ada Paraguay, keren.
The brakes are hissing, the chassis moans. We're out of cages and breaking bones, but this steel beats don't know how to quit. We're taking the fight.
Tronton nih.
Rolling thunder, burning the night, chasing the ghosts in the heartbeat, right through the mud and the blood and the cannon's roar. Hear the iron heart give a mighty roar. The road is a
Banci perut.
the ride is a cage, but we're writing the story on every page. Yeah, we're rolling
through the hell back again.
morning. Passing the wrecks and the rusted steel. I can feel the soul through the steering wheel. It's a 60-ton gamble on a losing head. But we're the kings of this dragon land.
Awas bro, masuk bro. Mas Bang Kims. Ano ba ang chip ko?
There's 1,000 miles static on the radio, but the engine still hunger and the tires still burn. Rolling thunder, burning the night, kissing the ghost in the heartbeat, night through the mud and the blood and the cannon floor. In the eyes, walking in the mighty world. The road is a devil, the love is a cage, but we're writing the story on every page. You're alive. Through the hell does it go? Through the hell is just keep on rolling.
Bikin kaget itu.
Pouring in the pouring rain, diesel engine screaming through the pain. The wipers dancing to a jagged beat while the asphalt's melting underneath the heat. We're climbing up where the air gets thin, where the mountain ends and the clouds begin. No safety net, just a wreck of the grip on a narrow ledge where the gravel starts to slip. The brakes are hissing, the chassis moans. We're rolling cages and breaking bones, but this steel beast don't know how to quit. We're taking the fire and swallowing it, rolling thunder, burning the night, chasing the ghosts in the heartbeat light. Through the mud and the blood and the canyon floor, hear the iron heart, get the body roar. The road is a devil, the road is a cage, but we're writing the story in every age. Yeah, we're rolling through the night again. Dead man's curve and a hip and turn. The old is back in.
Ngapain tuh ban ciprut? Ngepom dia. Aus deh tuh.
Kings of this jagged land.
Kena kok Bang Kims. Iya Bang.
Miles don't matter, the stars don't show. There's 1,000 miles of static on the radio, but the edge is still hunger, and the tires still burn. Rolling thunder,
Buset si galon. Ayo Bang Ceprut, maju Bang.
AM in the pouring rain, diesel engine screaming through the pain, wipers dancing to a jagged beat, while the asphalt's melting underneath the
Mana yang tronton tadi?
climbing up where the air gets thin, where the mountain ends and the clouds begin, no safety net, just a wide enough.
Iya keren kemarin sore sini sama Bang Kimek fotonya. Iya ayamnya itu. Iya katanya digebukin ayamnya sama si Bruno. Bukan ayam yang ke situ, itu kan ayam kan nyari makan. Biar dikasih makan di rumah, kalau keluar pasti nyari makan lah dia. Bang Games. Oh sorry Paraguay. Enteng kali kuliah mereka ya, nikung-nikungnya. Keren Paraguay. Sorry menciprut.
The headlights cut like a jagged blade through the thickest fog that the morning made. Passing the wrecks and the rusted steel, I can feel the soul through the steering wheel. It's a 60-ton gamble on a losing hand. We're the kings of this jagged land.
Mana Bang Warung? Ada di belakang satu.
Miles don't matter, the skies don't show. There's 1,000 miles of static on the radio. But the urge is still hunger, and the time is still back. More thunder, running night, chasing the ghosts in the highway light. Through the mud and the blood and the canyon floor. Hear the iron heart give a mighty roar. Oh, it's a devil, oh, it's a cage. But we're writing the story of heavenly patient. Just keep on rolling. Pouring rain, diesel engine screaming through the pain. The wipers dancing to a jagged beat while the asphalt's melting underneath the heat. We're climbing up where the air gets thin, where the mountain ends and the clouds begin. No safety net, just a white knuckle grip on a narrow ledge where the gravel starts to slip. The brakes are hissing, the chassis moans. We're ramming cages and breaking bones, but this steel beast don't know how to quit. We're taking the fire and swallowing it, rolling thunder, burning the night. to me for you. Climbing up with the extent where the mountains and the clouds begin. No safety net, just a right like a grip on a narrow ledge where the ground starts to slip.
The brakes are hissing, the chassis moan. We're out of cages and breaking bones, but this steel beats don't know how to quit. We're taking the fire and swallowing it. Rolling thunder, burning the night, chasing the ghosts in the high beam light. Through the mud and the blood and the cannon floor, in the iron heart, give a mighty roar. The road is a devil, the ride is a cage, but we're writing the story on every page. Yeah, we're rolling
Through hell back again. Dead man's curve and a hairpin turn. The oil is black and the pistons burn. The headlights cut like a jagged blade through the thickest fog that the morning made.
passion, the wrecks and the rusted steel. I can feel the soul through the steering wheel. It's a 60-ton gamble on a losing head, but we're the kings of this jagged land.
Waalaikumsalam. Halo Bang Kakak. Awar kau Bang.
Stars don't knock, the skies don't shine. There's 1,000 miles
Bang, over depan. Nunggu orang mereka di depan yang ditungguin. Si galon kok di belakang lagi. Bang. Depan mana kok galon? Belakang kok di minal. Tidur lagi Bang. Pagi nih Bang, tidur lagi Bang. Tidur lagi Bang. Masih pagi nih. Itu ayam baru berkokok dia. Ayamnya.
Diesel engine screaming through the pain. The white burst dancing to a jagged beat, while the asphalt's melting underneath the heat. We're climbing up where the air gets thin, where the mountain ends and the clouds begin. No safety net, just a wide knuckle grip on a narrow ledge where the ground starts to slip. It breaks a hissing, the chassis moans. We're riding cages and breaking bones, but the steel beats don't know how to quit.
Galon, betul kau galon. Murah, parah. Mana lah masih gelap Bang? Jam 10 sini Bang. Jam 10 situ kan? Mana ada lah masih gelap jam segini. Mana si bandar? Nah, depan dia. ya bang. Buset bang Kims. Kurang ingat bang.
There's 1,000 miles of static on the wheel. At the end you're still hungry.
Si galon di depan sama bandar dadu. Gas bro. Tampol aja tuh si galon.
Just keep on rolling. Screaming through the pain. The wipers dancing to a jagged beat while the asphalt's melting underneath the heat. We're climbing up where the air gets thin, where the mountain ends and the clouds begin. No safety net, just to whiten up the grip on the narrow ledge where the gravel starts to slip. The brakes are hissing, the chassis moans. We're rattling cages and breaking bones, but they're still based on love.
Aduh, ruang warung.
Taking the fire, swallowing arrow, the thunder, burning the night. Chasing the ghosts in the high light, through the mud and the blood and the cannon floor. In the iron heart, give a light. The fire's a cage, but we're writing a story on every page. Yeah, we're rolling through the hell and back again. That man's curving a hairpin turn. The oil is
Depan ruang warung sama
rising,
siapa?
pistons burn. The headlights cut like a jagged blade through the thickest fog that the morning
Mana bandar?
passing the wrecks and the rusted steel. I can feel the soul through the steering wheel. It's a 60-ton gamble I'm losing hand, but we're the kings of this jagged land. Miles don't matter, skies don't show. There's a
Oh, nggak ada hujannya ini ya.
thousand miles of static on the radio.
Keren ini nantikan hujan.
But the engine's
Udah.
still hunger, and the time's still high.
Awas lo Kim.
Chasing the ghosts in the high light, through the mud and the blood and the candy floor. Yeah, the iron heart give a light.
Mana lah bisa guling? Kims, Banci Fruit. Mana bang orang udah depan dia? Weh, keren tuh Bang Kims, serigala. Fox. Nabrak dia. Bro.
Starts to slip. Listen, listen, the chest is long. We're only cages of breaking bones. But this steel, we still know how to quit. We're taking the fire and swallowing it, rolling thunder, burning light, chasing the ghosts in the hot beam light, through the mud and the blood and the canyon fall. Give me all your heart, give 'em all you want. The road is a devil, the road is a cage, but we're writing a story on every page. Yeah, we're rolling through the hell and back again. Dead man's curve and a hairpin turn. The earth is black and my pistons burn. The headlights cut like a jagged blade through the thickest fog that the morning made. Passing the wrecks and the rusted steel, I feel the soul.
Lobet bang.
So 60 tons give a lesson there. But we're the kids of this jagged lane. Miles don't matter, the stars don't show. There's 1,000 miles of static on the radio, but the edge is still hunger, and the time still gone. Rolling thunder, burning light, chasing the ghosts in the hot beam light, through the mud and the blood and the canyon floor. Give me all your heart, give 'em all you want. The road is a devil, the road is a cage, we're writing the story on every page. Yeah, we're rolling through the just keep on. Screaming through the pain, the wipers dancing to a jagged beat. All the asphalt's dancing underneath the heat. We're climbing up where the air gets thin, where the mountain ends and the clouds begin. No safety net, just to widen up the grip on the narrow ledge where the gravel starts to slip. The brakes start hissing, the chassis moans. We're rattling cages and breaking bones, but this steel beast don't know how to quit. We're taking the fire, swallowing it, going
radio.